Hello, who's here? Me, back again. And this standing, my hands doing the dance, and then, my tripod, trying to adjust it. Back again on this tripod, making a video, me standing, delivering a message that actually runs in my head sometimes constantly, so I just express myself here. Welcome back, thank you. I wanted to make 5 videos in this week. We'll see how it goes on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. But this is the second video of the week because the last week, because some reason, travel tiredness, I don't know why I would say that, because I've been traveling for like 7 straight months, like long routes. Sometimes it's one and a half hour travel one way and then I come back. And then Sydney was just travel, right? Three and a half months. Well, anyways, I was thinking about this line called "a life by design, not by default," right? So, what does it mean? So this clicked with me like on the note on this level that actually that's so true, because there are different ways of putting this same line. Some how I put it or how I have been thinking in my head, the sentence would form is, I don't want to live a template life. I want to design something or create something of my own. Now, when I say that, what does it mean? Ideally, if you want to live really materialistic, now I don't say it in a taunting way or what is materialism. I would like to have nice pair of shoes, glasses, hat. That's not what I'm not putting it down. But one way of seeing life is materialism, in which by default you have to have money, and then those are the comforts that you can get through money, right? Clothes, nice shoes, nice glasses, nice hat. So where does the creativity come in? Some people are satisfied. We have seen those people walking on the streets. Some are homeless. I have met those as well. There's this one guy, Michael. He just used to be very occupied by himself, and he looked like me. And one other guy used to talk that this guy doesn't look like a homeless guy. Now obviously it doesn't, the face doesn't, we cannot stereotype someone who is homeless, who is not. But I looked into his eyes, he looked smart, he looked intelligent, he knew things. He used to read, so I used to work at one of the Shell stations, and he used to come there and read over there, read loudly sometimes. Then we used to have some discussion, and he had that logical senses where he was reasoning things. So I have talked to other homeless people. Now I don't know, they don't come across that smart. They might be smart in their head, but when they are verbalizing something, they are not very smart. So this guy was smart. So maybe he has designed a way for himself which doesn't relate to money. He had broken shoes. I think he didn't even have one pair of shoe. So I had extra pairs. I always have, because sometimes I'm like a shoe addict. I cannot express that to the level where I would like, but I always have extra pairs every time I want to get a new pair of shoes. So I had my pair of shoes, and I don't like throwing it, so I keep it, and that occupies a lot of place in the house. So I wanted to offer it to him. I said, you take these shoes because they are in very good condition. Like if someone offered those type of good condition shoes to me, I would happily grab it. So that's how I presented it to him. I wasn't trying to put down that we don't have money or something. I expressed that to him, but then he wouldn't take it. He was like that. He wouldn't take something that he did not like. For example, if I offered him food many times, which was, he wouldn't take it. Sometimes he would just think about it and like, okay, I'll get one. And sometimes he'll just come have a cup of tea, hot water. That was what he used to come in the store for. So now the point I'm presenting here is that this guy, Michael, might have had tapped into some dimension. We don't understand it. We are going to say, okay, he's homeless and that's how he lives. But we don't know what their mind takes them into what dimension, that they actually start liking that. Psychology might have a name for this condition, but at the end of the day, we are free-flowing beings, right? If and that guy didn't seem, he might have had a psychological issue, but he knew like strong reasoning sense. He knew about a lot of social affairs. May not be the brightest of ideas, but that's what it is, right? And now being homeless, having that kind of point of view where he wouldn't take something that is being given from somewhere, or I don't know where he was getting his own clothes, but he used to have this bag, school's bags, and it didn't seem that he was interested in refurbishing, if that's the term can be used for in this context, but refurbishing himself. He used to wear one long jacket and one relaxed fit and used to go around. Now, putting it into another context, this is one where I say, okay, homeless guy, maybe he's just very happy with his life. And another context, someone who has riches of life, he's just ultra luxurious, managing people, thousands, hundreds, 1,000 people working under him. He might not have that kind of satisfaction with him, right? Now, if he stays in that dimension, works well in life, may not be able to touch lives like 100,000 of those people who are working under him. His life is meaningless as well, right? There is no meaning to it. And then where is material playing a good role for him? And then we have this normal life living people where they just have, okay, material comes in, we use it for our happiness, and that's how we see that material. And then we know that purpose of life is something maybe beyond that, or if there is none, then there is none, right? Keeping it simple. So how do we design our own context of life? That was what I was thinking. Why would everyone want to work as an engineer, as an engineering, doctor? Being a doctor is something you like, being passionate. Me coming from India was like, okay, what is something that will get you job for 100,000 years, next 100,000 years? I know I'm exaggerating, obviously, for your lifetime, right? But we didn't know that life is not going to work like that. In next 5 years, people working on high jobs will be highly depressed. The reason is because those are the guys who are taking big pay, and they are going to be in trouble when there is mass population doing the courses coming in, and then they are being smarter, brighter. They're training themselves from school times, and how can you match that, man? Like, how are you going to upgrade with the type of technology coming in? You can't live this sort of default life. You have to have your own design. What is your design? Your design is just wearing casual outfit and relaxing whole day. I'm not putting the work ethics down here. Work is very important for life. Makes you productive. Makes your brain work in different ways. But he may have that sort of thing where he doesn't want to earn a lot of money, but he wants to do things which he likes, which is good for everyone, right? So yeah, these were some thoughts that I wanted to put in context and express somewhere. So I have done it, and it feels good. I'll finish off the video with this. Thank you.